Justin Bieber is trying everything to grab attention as Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco prepare for their wedding. The moment their date was revealed, Justin's behavior shifted, with sudden posts and moves that fans say look more like a cry for the spotlight than anything else. Instead of stepping back, he seems determined to insert himself into the conversation, sparking speculation that he can't handle Selena's happiness without making it about him. I honestly feel like Justin Bieber has been posting way too much on social media ever since Selena announced that she's marrying Benny Blanco on September 27, 2025. And to me, it's obvious why. He's doing it just to grab attention. This isn't even new behavior. For years, Justin has used cryptic posts, hidden messages, and little digs that always seem to drag Selena back into the conversation. It feels like he can't move on without resurfacing their past, almost like he wants people to criticize her all over again. Now that her wedding date is out, he's at it again, flooding social media, sparking drama, and trying to shift the spotlight back onto himself. And I believe this is only the beginning. I wouldn't be surprised if he does even more before September 27th, stirring controversy just to steal the attention Selena deserves. Justin Bieber has been going through one messy phase after another. Everyone knows about his past addictions and how badly they affected him. And it shows in the music too. He dropped Swag 1, which was above average, but then rushed into releasing Swag 2 just a couple months later, and that turned out to be a complete flop. And that's exactly why I feel he'll do anything now to grab attention as Selena's wedding to Benny Blanco approaches on September 27th, 2025. I wouldn't be shocked if he suddenly reveals Jack's face just to create buzz, or if Hailey steps in and plays the victim card to add fuel to another controversy. And knowing Justin, he might start posting endless pictures of Hailey with captions about how God told him she was always the one, just to erase Selena from the picture and force the spotlight back on himself. Lately, I've noticed Justin posting way too many photos of his son, Jack. And honestly, it feels more like a strategy than genuine love, because he never even made a simple birthday post for him. Suddenly, now that Selena's wedding is around the corner, he's pushing Jack onto social media as if it's a PR tool. And I'm not the only one who feels this way. One fan pointed out, "Posted all that but couldn't make a birthday or anniversary post." And that's exactly what I feel too. How do you ignore your son's birthday but flood Instagram when you need attention? Another fan said, "Crazy how Jack is always used for attention. Poor kid." And I agree. It's sad. Jack deserves privacy, not to be treated as an accessory in Justin's meltdowns. Then I saw someone write, "He's such a weirdo, and a lot of them are old pictures." And that's true. Half of these photos aren't even new, which makes it look even more staged. Scrolling further, one comment caught my eye. "He is crashing out again." And the reply was brutal but honest. Did he ever really stop? That one hit hard because fans aren't blind. They've seen this pattern for years, and they know Justin can spiral at any moment. And finally, another person said, "Someone needs to check on him FR. This is very manic." And honestly, I feel the same way. His posts don't show stability, they show desperation. Instead of celebrating Selena moving on, he's spinning out, dragging his son and even Hailey into the mess just to get people talking about him. And speaking of Hailey, that's where things get even messier. Because every time Justin spirals like this, he drags her into the spotlight too, whether she wants it or not. Hailey isn't just getting dragged into this, she throws herself into it. Recently, she even started reposting their old wedding photos, and to me it was impossible not to notice how miserable Justin looked in those pictures. He didn't look happy back then, and he still doesn't now. Yet Hailey pushes those photos like they're proof of some perfect love story. And the timing says it all. As Selena's wedding to Benny Blanco on September 27th, 2025 gets closer, Hailey is suddenly parading these old shots like a trophy. Fans are noticing it too. One person commented, "My bet is they will post baby Jack's pics and pretend they are one happy, loving family." Another added, "Do you think they'll flood IG with their wedding pics around the time of Selena's wedding?" My bet is absolutely. And someone else pointed out, "They've already started showing Jack more and more since the bachelorette party. It's all staged and people can see through it." And then there are these so-called dinner dates. I call them staged gatherings, because a real date is two people spending time together. But when Justin and Hailey go out, it's always a crowd. You'll see friends, family, random people at the table, everyone but the intimacy that an actual couple should have. One fan nailed it. Never on their own, always surrounded by friends. Another bluntly said, "I bet they fight too much." And someone else added, "Justin can't stand her alone, that's why they're always out with friends." Honestly, I believe that too. If your marriage is real, why can't you go to dinner just the two of you? Why does it always have to be a public show? For me, this just proves that Hailey is one step ahead of Justin when it comes to attention. She knows exactly what she's doing, flooding feeds with old wedding photos, parading stage dinners, and making sure she stays in the conversation during Selena's happiest moment. And fans aren't blind to it either. More and more people are starting to point out the same patterns, and the way both Justin and Hailey always seem to chase the spotlight whenever Selena is at peace. I'm seeing two things happen at the same time. Fans calling out Justin and Hailey's attention plays, and solid buzz building around Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's wedding. From what I'm reading, the ceremony is reportedly set for late September in California. Most outlets point to Montecito, Santa Barbara, with some even naming September 27th as the date. Nothing's officially confirmed by Selena, but multiple reports line up on timing and location, so I'm treating it as a strong industry rumor, not a fact. What I love is the energy around it. They've already done the Bachelor and Bachelorette celebrations, and the vibe is intimate but star-studded. Some pieces say guests are being kept in the dark about the exact venue. Classic privacy move for A-list weddings in Montecito. I respect that because it tells me the focus is on peace, not spectacle. As for the guest list, let me say this clearly. I expect Selena's closest circle. Taylor Swift is the obvious name. She and Selena are sisters in spirit. And there's chatter she'll be there even if Travis Kelce can't make it because of the NFL schedule. I could also see Ed Sheeran attending, given how often his name pops up around the invites. Again, these are expectations based on reporting, not official confirmations. But they track. My favorite detail so far? Martin Short as ring bearer. That's so perfectly Selena. Grounded, funny, heartfelt, and tied to the Only Murders family. It fits the tone I'm imagining for this wedding. Warm, tight-knit, and zero drama from their side. Now, the fan side. While Selena and Benny are planning quietly, fans are loudly clocking Justin's chaos cycle. I keep seeing variations of the same take. He can't stand that Selena's moment doesn't include him. Meanwhile, Hailey's sudden surge of old wedding uploads and public date nights with a crowd are being read as counter-programming to Selena's joy. Whether you agree or not, that's the dominant mood in the comments I'm seeing. People think the Biebers are trying to flood the feed right as Selena's timeline heats up. And honestly, I get why fans feel that way. The timing looks calculated. Here's my view. Selena's wedding will stand on its own. The reported plan, a 2-day Montecito weekend, tight guest control, and a hush-hush venue, signals a couple protecting their peace. No amount of noise from the sidelines beats thoughtful planning and a strong support system. If anything, the fan frustration at Justin and Hailey only highlights how much the public wants this moment to be about Selena and Benny, not recycled drama. So, who do I think actually shows up? The inner circle, Taylor, schedule permitting, Only Murders family like Martin Short, and a handful of music friends such as Ed Sheeran. Cozy, classy, and locked down. That's the energy I'm expecting. And frankly, that's exactly what Selena deserves. At the end of the day, I feel like everything Justin and Hailey are doing right now only proves one thing. They can't handle Selena being truly happy without them. From cryptic posts to staged dates, from old wedding photos to suddenly parading Jack online, it all screams desperation for attention. But here's the truth. No matter how loud they get, this moment belongs to Selena and Benny. Their wedding on September 27th, 2025, is about love, commitment, and moving forward, not about the noise in the background. And honestly, I think that's what scares Justin the most. The fact that the world has moved on, and Selena has too. Fans see through the games, they know what's real and what's staged. So while Justin and Hailey chase headlines, Selena is about to live out her peace, her joy, and her new chapter without them.